This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Yo, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? Speedy in the building, back in the building, back in the back of the back of the building. One another battle rap recap. Today we got Dolla versus the Saurus. My apologies. I think this is RBE's first drop of 2025, if I'm not mistaken. It's only 18 minutes. I'm not sure if it's a 1-rounder or a 3-rounder. Not sure who's going first, but y'all already know how we doing it. Shout out to RBE, shout out to ARP, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't check out the last two, we got Mike P versus Bankhead, and we got Gav Sinatra versus JB. I'm actually here for Dolla, so let's get it popping.
To get to these heights, you're gonna need magic beans. The first time ever I put down my book and picked up a magazine. Now, can you dig it? You're gonna have to. You just don't find this kind of stuff.
Now, this is what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? High energy, the fast-paced pocket. I'm like, everybody don't got to rap fast-paced, but it's multiple different flows that are going to be faster than a battle flow. It's rare where you will find an artist that will rap, you know what I'm saying, and then still be able to have his battle bars. And he kind of rapidy rap, or at least it sound like he's rapidy rapping. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the words that he uses are actually common words. Like, you know what I'm saying, like you could tell that he probably talks like that outside of a battle. Like, you know what I'm saying, he probably just uses normal phrases that he says all the time. Like, I'm gonna just turn that into a bar. Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dolla. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really the biggest fan of the Saurus, bro. But I just hope he don't got no Benjamin Button bars.
I'll cement myself on RBE brick by brick if I have to. If you thought I'd take this light bill, you got me fucked up. Arms made to break more dollars than an arcade.
Alright, this is a potential classic. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is what I want to hear. Pennies on the dollar was fired. Why you rapping like this? They low-key slept on the arms made. I was pleasantly surprised with the Saurus round. I was actually very surprised because I didn't think he was going to go in there and rap like that. Arms made, break more dollars. I don't know why that shit sounds so fire. Niggas slept on that bar. I don't know why that shit sounds so fire. Hey, yo, we gonna finish at the Saurus round. I see y'all after Dolla second.
So for 25 years, you're supposed to clear me.
Alright, Dolla, he got some shit, but he ain't really had too much that was like making me like, oh yeah, that shit fire, like super crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you break certain shit down, yeah, probably a little bit hotter than, you know what I'm saying? But just on the surface, as far as like how it sounds, like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to do a whole bar breakdown, bar analysis, that's something completely different than just a reaction. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was light, you mean, to say the least. But you know what I'm saying, I don't really want to gas nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying, I think I only had like 1 or 2 bars that I think he only had 1 or 2 bars that I felt like, you know what I'm saying. And I usually try to give every artist 3 or 4 bars around. That way it's like whoever watching can be like, oh no, he was really cooking. But if you only see 1 or 2 bars, I'm like, oh, that's all he had. Well, let me go watch the battle and see. And then you're gonna be like, damn, that he had some other shit, like maybe 1 or 2 other joints, but it's nothing that like you really want. You know what I mean? Because like, even if a bar is hot, if you gotta explain that joint and people don't really know, like, you know what I'm saying, I mean, so you need some like one-liners, some type of name flip this more, you know what I mean? Like, you flipping book, everybody not gonna know, you know what I mean? Anyway, why you calling it the Saurus book? Like, that's what he called himself, or the Saurus is a book. And it's like, I don't know, man. But we gonna what, the Saurus second right now? Yeah, I don't even know if I first round debatable. Like, I know you trying to say you ain't trying to debate and 1-0 no delegation, You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's debatable, but I give it the dollar bill, cause the bars that I did like were better than the bars that I liked from the Saurus. But at the same time, the bars that I didn't really care too much for, there were more bars coming from Dollar Bill that I didn't really care about than bars from Thesaurus. And Thesaurus was being more, you know what I'm saying, versatile. It's like Dollar Bill, if he, whatever he has, he just has that. And it's pretty much going to be cut and dry for everybody. I thought that he would have more comedic bars, more reference type bars. Like we like Charlie Clips for his current history, current event bars. Like I'm saying, so you would figure that a lot more people would develop a superpower or something like that. And I thought that the Dollar Bill had one of them, but after watching his first and second, I guess I'm not really as impressed with him as I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't mean that, but that's just what it seems to be. You know what I'm saying? On first watch, that's just my reaction to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie to you. Although this battle does have some replayability, just on the first watch, it's not making me want to watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what the Saurus said in the first round. I liked a few Dollar Bill bars, but unless the Saurus like save this John, I don't know if it's going to have that much rewatchability, because the only way for this John to really go crazy, Dollar Bill was going to have to really smoke. But he was only cooking in the first round, and that's the biggest problem that I have with artists. They don't work on their second and thirds. If you know your first round is your best round, why are you not working on your second and third to try to make it compete with your first round? Every round should sound like either a first round or a third round. You know what I'm saying? Because second rounds be so dry, but it's like that's usually the deciding factor. It's like, all right, the first and the third. But now the second, y'all both had a dry ass second. That should be an easy win every single time. Catching the 30 should be the easiest thing in battle rap. That's why Twerk is able to do that. That's why Geechee is able to do that. That's why Nitty is able to do that. Because all three of their rounds will be fire. Some people don't come through with all three fire rounds. They'll come through with a first fire, and then they second and third just be regular. Sometimes all three will just be regular. You know what I'm saying? They had some bars in there, you know what I'm saying? Get a few reactions, but you know what I mean? If you just an artist is doing your job, I don't think, you know what I mean? Because I thought the Source was going to come in here and do his job. He said, yo, you thought I was going to take this late? You got me fucked up. My fault. I'm sorry. My apologies. But the way it is looking, depending on how Dollar Bill is rapping in his third, I might skip it. Because after this second, I felt like I wasted time watching it. You know what I'm saying? But we going to move on to the third. Or is it? No, I'm lying. The Saurus second. So you know what I'm saying? We about to see if the Saurus take the second or if he got a late second. You know what I mean? We going to see. Bro, I'm not clipping this shit, bro. I don't care who's reacting. I don't care how much. Like, it makes sense. Some of this shit is double entendres. But one, this nigga Thesaurus is trying too fucking hard. Two, the setups is weird. And three, these all Benjamin Button, King of the Dot type shit. Like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I ain't gonna lie. This a Ventruvian man to a ventriloquist dummy. That's fire. Then you said, this the Kool-Aid man to another brick in the wall. You just called yourself the Kool-Aid man. And then it's like a whole minute before that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My apologies, Dollar. I said that I felt like I was wasting time watching your round. Nope. I wasted time watching. Goddamn. The Saurus just rap for 90 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, I still gotta watch the rest of the fucking round. So you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm Dollar Bill up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Because who's going to preference the Saurus right now? Let's say both of these rounds is dry. Let's say both of these rounds is trash. Let's say both of these rounds is subpar and lackluster, right? I prefer to listen to dollar bill rounds 100 times. That second round, I'd rather listen to that 100 times instead of listening to this nigga calling himself the Kool-Aid Man 100 times. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Y'all be gassing the shit out of these white rappers just because they can rap. So what? You can rap. Nigga, you was battling Carter Deems and Sharon, nigga, like. I keep Glocks in my tube socks. I like y'all cause y'all be having funny white bars like that, bruh. But like that's the shit that I don't know, man. I don't understand. Like that's the shit that y'all need to be doing more. The shit that y'all good for, y'all don't be wanting to do. Y'all want to do other shit. Then the battle bars that you trying to have and the gun bars you trying to have and the counterfeit bill, that shit ass, bro. Like stop trying to be a nigga, bro. Be white. Just like actually be white. Like be the whiteness that turnip eating, cauliflower eating shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like goddamn. Like yo, you better off doing that, but you trying to be one of us. Like you better off having all the Benjamin Button bars instead of just a Wu-Tang Clan to the kids in the wall. I mean to the kids in the hall. Like nigga, what? You're one person. You're white.
Bro, like, join the job then.
Hey, come on, man. Then the Peter Flip is just... Man, dollar bill Peter Flip was better. I don't get this shit, man. And like, and we got listen to a third round. Dollar bill, please. Please, yo, if Dollar Bill has a good third round, I'm skipping Thesaurus third. This is why, if there was a point system in battle rap, niggas would be losing points. You can get points for similes, metaphors, double entendres, and then the meaning, the setup, the creativity, the originality. You can get points for that. Like I'm saying, there's somebody that set something in place. And it's like when you really calculate that, and it was a 1 through 10 system, and the average number was like, yeah, bro, like that makes sense. That would be a 7 round, yeah. And their math on that would be like this mathematically turns out to a 7 if you were to score it like this. So like you know what I'm saying, honestly, the real numbers on these scores will be a lot lower than what y'all think though. Cause when you say 4, it might be like a 3.9. When you say 7, it might be like a 6.8 or 7.2. So like I'm saying, if you was to really work out an actual point system and base it all around 1 through 10, and it's just a bunch of numbers, and you just do point reduction, or I guess numerical reduction on whatever value it is, you're still gonna be able to score it 1 through 10. Like I'm saying, so it's just a little different when you know what to expect versus what you hear. So you know what I'm saying, dollar bills on you. If you have a subpar performance, I'm gonna go straight to the Saurus round. And then if I don't like nothing, I'm probably just gonna add 30 seconds to the end of this and say what a disappointment this battle was. You know what I'm saying? So cause I'm not gonna gas no battle. I'm not gonna say no battle was fire unless it was fire. And there's 6 rounds in the battle.
If you think I'm a shooter, get a load of this pistol, Pete. Thought it was Santa Claus, but nope. Just a nigga rapping with presents. Now they gotta read about the Saurus on a pamphlet. Long story short.
Yeah, dollar bill 30. Second round was subpar, lackluster from both artists. First round, this is the only debatable round. Third round, I'm not watching Thesaurus rap again. I'm sorry, bro. Not one round. Like, to me, Thesaurus has not won a round clearly. If you want to debate the first, I'm giving Dollar Bill the second, and I'm giving Dollar Bill the third. I don't care what your argument is for the third. My clear rounds, or just my winning rounds, first and the third. I'm saying second, you can give that to whoever. I don't care. You can say Bill lost, but you also can't quote nothing that Thesaurus said. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Gentleman's 30. Is this gonna be a gentleman's 30 or a 2-1? You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I'm calling it. Dollar Bill 2-1. You can give him the second round to whoever. That's me being nice. Dollar Bill 30 if we being real. The Saurus did not say one bar that really made me want to continue watching. You know what I'm saying? I only continued watching because I was already impressed with the way that he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? But there wasn't one bar that was like, oh no, this right here, I gotta keep watching. No, it was just, all right, I'm giving him a chance. Okay, thank you. This is what I wanted. But he ain't leave Earth. He ain't go crazy. He ain't do nothing from there. He said, oh, I'm not going to take this light. You ain't do what you were supposed to do either. You were supposed to clear him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, and here's the craziest thing. Things that Dollar Bill said in that battle, not only did it happen, but it recaps the battle. The proof is literally in the pudding. Literally. You had 25 years you're supposed to, but you didn't. He says, what he say about the first? No debate or no delegation or whatever. 2-0 going into the second, and he not debating. So you can't even tell him that. You literally can't tell him that he's not up 2-0. You can't tell him that. You can argue and try to say, but you can't really say like, no, the Saurus won that first. You can't just say no. You have to explain that. So not only did his first bar in the second, but also his final bar in his second round literally recaps the first and the second round before the second round even happened. It was only his round. It wasn't even on Saurus yet. Still had to say it was on Saurus. Like I'm saying, he was over there drinking water, thinking he still had to listen to what Dollar Bill was saying while Dollar Bill was telling him what was happening. He did that to Saurus. Like I'm saying, like I said, man, there's a lot of stuff in this battle. If you really want a whole bar breakdown, the whole battle breakdown, and really want me to explain the importance of this battle and what happened and the outcome and why it's probably not gonna get as many views. Now I'm saying, but if you go tap in, you gonna see what I'm talking about. Like, damn, Dollar Bill got over on you, and he low-key did you greasy. You know what I'm saying? You lucky his second wasn't really is potent as his first or his third. You know what I'm saying? It still has some shit though. So when I say that he won that second, I could still give you bars from that second to say why Dollar Bill won. You can't really give me nothing from the second to say why the Saurus won. You might be able to give me a little something from the first. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to agree with you like, yeah, that was hot, but it wasn't better than what Dollar Bill said. And then I can tell you what Dollar Bill said. As far as the third go, I don't even need to hear what the Saurus said. Cause I know it's not better than what Dollar Bill said. He ain't say not one bar that was better than what Dollar Bill said this whole battle. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to RBE. No shout out to Saurus, except for that first round. And then shout out to Dollar Bill. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Niggas gotta do better, man. Book better battles, especially if you gonna be booking big names, man. And you asked for this? The Saurus, you asked for this? You said that you asked for this. You lucky I ain't clipped that. But listen, man, that's gonna be that on that. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Speedy out.